Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby present to you the most fun deck I have ever played with. This is a very special deck. It is an Oddest deck, but it is not only an Oddest deck, but it is also a 60 card Oddest deck which is ritual oriented. Have you ever heard something like that, ladies and gentlemen? Have you ever heard something like that? I did not. So that is why I am playing it today. We are going to start off by using Oddest Fusion Summoning, Oddest Vortex Dragon. We are going to put Oddest Pendulum Graph Dragon into our Pendulum Zone. Into the end phase we are going to activate its effect and getting ourselves advanced ritual cards. Right now, as you can see, we have one Omni Negate. Our first turn isn't that good. This is not a competitively viable deck, but it's a very fun deck. He is going to start off with Pot of Prosperity. We are able to negate that with Oddest Vortex Dragon, but I think I am not even going to do that, because I want to get the info about his cards: Lightning Storm, Cosmic Cycle, Dark Ruler No More, World Legacy, Cosmic Cycle, Magnite, Purple Nightfall. It looks like a deck that is generally playing a lot of good standalone cards, and nothing more, nothing less, in all honesty. So he is adding a Cosmic new game. And in the meantime, I've changed the music from normal to this as the background music, and I'm of course going to show you the actual music link, or the video this music is from. After I have done my first few plays, I am able to go for Noble Dragon Magician, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set a card and end my turn. While he is starting his turn, I'm using 2 hours of Synthwave Mix LA Sunset royalty free, no copyright background music from White Bat Audio. He's going to use Chaos Space. I could do Set Rotation, I could do Heavy Storm Duster, but that wouldn't really help me right now. He's going to pitch Nibiru vs Primal Being, and he is going to get himself Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. He is going to go for a Striker Dragon, most probably in all honesty, and Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, yep, Striker Dragon, getting himself Boot Sector Launcher, and I will be able to either go for Heavy Storm Duster or Set Rotation. I think I'm going to start off with Set Rotation, in all honesty, if he's going to use Boot Sector Launcher, of course. If he's not, then I don't really have a reason to play that card. For now, I'm not going to activate any of my face down cards. He did not activate any special cards. I expected him to, so maybe he doesn't have a good hand. Dragonlings always have a good hand, but still, maybe he's link summoning Dragunity like Romulus, Dragunity Spell Trap, or one Dragon Ravine. He's going to activate that effect. I could still activate Set Rotation or Heavy Storm Duster, so I still will keep waiting. He's going to start off with Dragon Ravine. Interesting, he has 2 very powerful cards. I'm going to now activate Set Rotation. Is he going to chain anything behind that, or after that, I think? No, he's not. I'm going to use for myself a Mystic... no, I'm going to give myself a Sky Iris, and him, I'm going to give him a Mystic Mine, so that he can maybe be interested in playing that card, but in all honesty it would just go to waste. Meaning, if he plays it now, he would lose his field spell and he would have a slot free, but in all honesty I don't care if that actually happens. I only wanted to stay on field for 1 turn. That's always my goal. Survive for 1 turn. He's using Mystic Mine, I expected as much. What is he going to do now? He is interested in setting cards now, because he wants to get some amount of feedback of survivability on field, but if he has some set cards, I'm able to destroy them, so I'm happy about that. Let's see how this pans out. Ends his phase. My Mystic Mine will get destroyed. Okay. Pretty weak turn for now. Nothing interesting did happen in those few turns. I would have the option of going for Noble Dragon Magician. I am going to start off by using Spiral Flame Strike, getting myself a few cards to hand. I have the option of going for Oddest Pendulum Graph Dragon, and I think that's the right play right now. I'm going to use Noble Dragon Magician, getting myself Noble Dragon Magician, activating Sky Iris. I now have some options. I'm going to use Noble Dragon Magician as material, and for now I'm actually not going to get myself Oddest Advent, but instead I am thinking about getting myself something else. I could get Oddest Butler, I will get Oddest Velvet. This has a very strong interactability with other cards. Oddest Velvet will activate. I will choose an Oddest Butler. Oddest Butler will trigger target Oddest Velvet, and it will special summon itself. Performer Pal Oddest Velvet will activate. I will be able to put it into my Pendulum Zone, and right now I only have a Noble Dragon Magician in my extra deck, so I'm just going to keep it there. And I'm going to start by putting in my Oddest Pendulum Graph Dragon into my Pendulum Zone, attacking for 1300 damage. Going to use Oddest Pendulum Graph Dragon's effect, getting myself some cards. Advanced Ritual Art is the right option right now, in my opinion at least. Let's see what he's able to do. Right now I am pretty satisfied with my turn. I have one Omni Negate on field and a little bit of Spell Destruction. This is very, I think, control heavy. I'm controlling the board state, and especially longer games are actually my forte in my opinion. But of course, this is a 60 card deck, so I am of course always going to have problems with getting the right cards. But if you are like me, every card is the right card. At least as long as they aren't. So what is my opponent going to do? Aegon 96, he's going to start off with Star League Safeguard. He's going to use that card as a 4. Okay. I think I'm going to negate that card's effect with Oddest Vortex Dragon and using Noble Dragon Magician. He is going to use Boot Sector Launcher, and I think I now have to make a decision. I could even now destroy it with Heavy Stormduster and get him to have a... I think it's the right decision to destroy it with Heavy Stormduster, because even though he is able to use Dragon Ravine, I think Boot Sector Launcher has a lot more firepower than his Dragon Ravine. He's going to use Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Yes, I thought as much. Dragon Ravine will be... Oh, he's not using Dragon Ravine this turn. Okay, interesting. Then this means I am able to use my Advanced Ritual Art, and Advanced Ritual Art will be able to use Oddest Arc Pendulum Dragon to get myself Oddest Pendulum Graph Dragon on field. Very important play in my opinion. I will destroy Performer Pal Oddest Butler. The Butler will get destroyed, and we will replace him with another interesting card. For now we will go for, I think, Oddest Revolution Dragon to thin out our deck. And Performer Pal Oddest Butler will activate its effect for now. I think it's right to use him in our place instead of just throwing him away, even though this makes our place temporarily weaker. But in all honesty, I think the spell negation of Oddest Pendulum Graph Dragon is going to be useful against Called by the Grave. He's going to use Called by the Grave. Interesting, but I'm actually happy about that. Okay, I understand that Performer Pal Oddest Butler wasn't the right play. I shouldn't have activated this effect, because I would have been able to get even more value out of the fact of him being in the extra deck, me having an empty zone, and I would have had 2 negates on field. Actually even more, because only 2, because I only have 1 Oddest Vortex Dragon, which is weird. I am probably going to put in 1 more Oddest Vortex Dragon. Yeah. Whatever, he has Absolute Dragon, he has Rocket Synchron, he is able to go for rank 8 Chaos Ruler of whatever. Yes, Chaos Ruler of whatever is going to go to field, and he's going to be able to activate its effect, and he's able to get Absolute's effect. He is probably going to add his Stylish Safeguard, I would imagine, but I'm not that well versed with... okay, it's actually bad. As I said, I'm not that well versed with Dragon Link, so yeah. He's going to be able to use Chaos Space from his graveyard, and he's going to be able to destroy Oddest Vortex Dragon, because if he didn't destroy Oddest Vortex Dragon, he would have a lot of problems. Yes, but Oddest Butler will activate, and I will add to my extra deck Oddest Persona Dragon from my graveyard and gain 1200 life points. And this will help me a lot. This deck is battle oriented, if you didn't know. Battle-oriented decks don't care about whether or not you have the right cards to beat it or not. I'm able to get myself a few more cards to hand, and I think the right play right now is to get Oddest Pendulum Dragon, because it will be able to destroy itself a few at the end phase, so I'm able to get my negates back. Getting myself Supreme King Gate 0 and Oddest Persona Dragon, and I will use Oddest Persona Dragon's effect on that card, yes. Next, I am able to go for Diablosis because he has 3, or I might want to go for Big Eye, but in all honesty I want to go for this combo. I'm going to get myself Oddest Absolute Dragon and attack into this card. Next I have options. I think I'm going to let Oddest Absolute Dragon die. For now I'm not. I'm instead going to discard my Pendulum Graph Dragon, and I'm going to special summon one Oddest monster from graveyard. Next, I still didn't solve the actual problem at hand. I'm going to put this Oddest Vortex Dragon to defense position. And I do have an out to this, but the problem is, do I want to do this? I think I have to. I'm going to do special summon IP Masquerena. He's going to use Nibiru, I'm going to use Oddest Vortex Dragon. Nice try, I know Nibiru because I hate Nibiru. I'm going to special summon Access Code Talker, I'm going to use Oddest Absolute Dragon, and I'm going to use Access Code Talker, getting myself a 4200 monster attack monster, and Oddest Wing Drake. I'm going to use IP Masquerena in graveyard to get rid of his Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Okay, I hate his name. He's going to use Rocket Recharger to get himself Absolute Dragon back. If his no, you can target one during the battle phase. I think that's okay, but not now. I'm going to go for the end phase. The end phase will activate the effect of Pendulum Dragon, and I'm going to get myself Lady Angel. Yes, Angel? Probably Angel as a reference to Angel, maybe? Not probably, but maybe. Yeah. Let's see, Oddest Wing Dragon. If this card you can only use... Interesting, why is this not a quick effect? Why is this not a quick effect? Anyway, he's going to use Cosmic Cyclone, trying to destroy my Sky Iris. I don't care about Sky Iris that much because I have another one in my hand. He doesn't know it, and he thought he would be able to bait out the negation effect of Oddest Vortex Dragon with that card's effect, and he's going to use Chaos Ruler of whatever. And I think I don't even have anything against that card. It is allowed to come back, because my Oddest Wing Dragon is going to be useful in the battle phase, and I will be able to out-complete his entire board. I like that play a lot, so that's why I'm not going to do anything against him. For now, of course, only for now. What is he going to do next? He could try to... I have no idea. What are you going to do from this position almost? His Chaos Ruler only has 32,500 as his stats, and he isn't able to out anything off my board. Of course, if he even tried to, I would be able to reduce his attack by 1200, and 1200 basically means he would be only 1800 attack monster, and I have a lot of stronger monsters than 1800 attack, so yeah. What is he going to do? Apparently nothing. Oh, he's going to use Rocket Tracer. Rocket Tracer is going to special summon, I think. Oh, it's going to target Absolute Dragon. I think I don't want Rocket Tracer to be on field, so I'm going to put Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm back to deck, and his Rocket Tracer will get destroyed or negated and then destroyed. Because no. Oh, it's from deck and not from graveyard. Interesting, I thought it was from graveyard for a second. What is he going to do next? He baited out, or maybe he didn't bait it out. Yeah, oh, he surrendered. GG, it was a very good game. What's the time saying? I think this is actually going to be the end of this little recording. I hope you had a very nice day, and you will have a very nice day, and I will just bid you farewell. Goodbye.